One of the lawyers accused by Professor Jonathan Moyo, that is Zibusiso Ncube, as well as that is, yes, Zibusiso Ncube, has actually distanced himself from the allegations that were made on X by Professor Jonathan Moyo, saying that Zibusiso Ncube, as well as advocate Method Ndlovu, recorded him, the popular record. I just played it on the previous broadcast. Even today, I did actually play it on other live broadcasts that I did. The lawyer has distanced himself and said he has no contact with Professor Jonathan Moyo, and as such, the allegations that have been made by Professor Jonathan Moyo are untrue. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, in a statement that has been written by Ncube and partners, these are legal practitioners. One of the lawyers issued today on the 27th of February, that is 2026, addressed to the people of Zimbabwe, and the reference being online publication on X by Professor Jonathan Moyo, titled Invericities on Speakerphone, the desperate hoax about 2030ist leaders, and it's written in point. So the first point that has been written by Zibusiso Ncube, he said, I have noted with concern a publication on the social media platform X, formerly Twitter, on Professor Jonathan Moyo's page, with the above mentioned title, the title that I have just read for you too. The article suggests that I, together with advocate Method Ndlovu, illegally recorded and surgically edited an audio attached to the article. Nothing could be further from the truth. 3. Professor Jonathan Moyo is aware that I have not made contact with him via the phone or through any other means on the date of the alleged recording. He owes his followers on X, and indeed the people of Zimbabwe, a duty to advise who exactly made the recording. 4. It is with respect not available to Professor Jonathan Moyo to purport that a conversation with him on unrelated matters and on a date way after his alleged recording is the same one I allegedly and purportedly surgically edited. It escapes my understanding, it escapes any understanding, if any, why this untrue allegation will be pickled with impunity. 5. For the record, I did not record Professor Jonathan Moyo as alleged or at all. I have no inclination to ever record any conversations I have with client, later on to surgically edit them. 6th, the article is therefore completely inaccurate and untrue as it relates to me. I strongly deny the slanderous contents that seeks to cast aspersions on my name and professional integrity. I take the opportunity to assure my clients and everyone I deal with of my professionalism. Yours faithfully, that is Ncube and partners. So that is the statement that has been issued by Professor Ncube, as well as Zibusiso Ncube, to be precisely. Now, why did he actually respond It came yesterday when Professor Jonathan Moyo wrote on his X account, trying obviously to downplay an audio that he has leaked, which is in the public domain. Professor Jonathan Moyo Nangakwa and his ZANU-PF colleagues on how to actually go about implementing the resolution, the constitutional amendment 3 of 2026, and in an attempt to try and actually spin what was already playing out on the public domain. Professor Jonathan Moyo wrote this in one of his 4 X posts. He said the usual social media busybodies are peddling a desperate smear that I was overheard supposedly advising 2030ist leaders allegedly on how to suppress media coverage and opposition to the Constitution Amendment Bill number 3. Pure fabrication. These are not mere lies, these are braven inveracities based on distortion and distorting and illegally recorded and surgically edited audio, weaponized by incompetent desperado accounts with rogue intelligence fingerprints all over them. The audio in circulation was made without my knowledge or consent. That is where he made an accusation. On 16 December 2025, via speakerphone during a call initiated by Counsel Zibusiso Ncube in cahoots with advocate Method Ndlovu. So it goes on to say anything, not one word in it is about suppressing anything. Zero. Not media, not opposition, not the bill. Theirs ain't strategy. It's criminal desperation from people who have lost it and are now resort to crude and illegal wiretapping to feed their fake news packaged as intelligence, allegedly from sources high up, and they put the pictures of the two. Well, according to Zibusiso Ncube, that is not how he actually handles his clients. I think it's so clear. The mere fact that Professor Jonathan Moyo forgot what he said, forgot that he mentioned the events that were taking place in the country, and the people in Zimbabwe are aware when these events were actually taking place. I think he thinks the people of Zimbabwe, all of them, are fools. And the people of Zimbabwe have just showed Professor Jonathan Moyo flames. So the news coming through is that Zibusiso Ncube has distanced himself from recording Professor Jonathan Moyo, indicating that that is not how he actually deals with his clients. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and